Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony, and this is day 290 of the Dictionary Audiobook Project. And I'm back again, reading more of the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. You know, the good book right here. The classic. It's great to be back. I was hoping to record more yesterday, but I did not. I kind of just chilled a bit. I did a little writing here and there. I saw Nosferatu last night. I saw the movie Nosferatu, which was quite amazing. It was quite lovely. I've only seen one other Robert Eggers film. I've only seen the Lighthouse, which I was also like enthralled by. I love the Lighthouse, and I'd like to see The Witch soon. I think that would be up my alley, and I guess probably the Northman too. Point being, Nosferatu, great movie. I'm not a movie film critic or anything, but I'll go ahead and say it was quite amazing. I think beautiful cinematography. I love Nicholas Hoult in it, Lily Rose Depp, and Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe is always just banging in any role he does. So I love to see him in that. Yeah, I cannot complain. It was very good. I need to see more. There's a lot of movies that I haven't watched much movies this year. Sadly, I still need to see Anora. I'd like to see Baby Girl. Of course, I'm curious about that. Those two are big ones for me. I feel like there's another one I'm forgetting. I mean, there's a lot of movies that came out this year, of course. I mean, Nickel Boys, I've heard is like absurdly good. I'll probably need to see Wicked. I'm not shooting for it, but no, I'll probably have to see it at some point. So we'll see when we get there. But yeah. We'll see it when we get to it. Is there any other big ones I'm forgetting? I'm sure there is, but it's fine. If I cannot remember, it's okay. That just means my big ones are Anora, Baby Girl, and that's it. And then probably Nickel Boys. All that to say, good year for movies, and I'm excited to watch those soon, I hope. Because I'm sure I usually catch up whenever... Oh, The Substance. I haven't seen The Substance yet. That's another big one that I've been meaning to watch. Everyone talks about. So, we're going to get there, I hope. Fingers crossed. Yeah, all right. Now, on that note, let's do some more reading. Let's get into it. So, our last word was the word scram. The word scram. Today we're starting with the word scramble. The word scramble. Scramble is a verb. 1, to clamber clumsily around. 2, to struggle for or as if for possession of something. 3, to spread irregularly. 4, to mix together. 5, to cook eggs by stirring during frying. Scramble, noun. Scrap, 1, noun. 1, fragment, piece. 2, discarded material, refuse. Scrap, 2, verb. 1, to make into scrap. Scrap a battleship. 2, to get rid of as useless. Scrap the plans. Scrap, 3, noun, fight. Scrap, 4, verb, fight, quarrel. Scrapper, noun. Scrapbook, noun, a blank book in which mementos are kept. Scrape, 1, verb, 1, to remove by drawing a knife over, also to clean or smooth by rubbing off the covering. 2, to damage or injure the surface of by contact with something rough. 3, to draw across a surface with a grating sound. 4, to get together. Money by strict economy. 5, to get along with difficulty, barely scraping by on her income. Scraper, noun. Scrape, 2, noun. 1, the act or the effect of scraping. 2, a bow accompanied by a drawing back of the foot. 3, an unpleasant predicament. Scrapie, noun. Usually fatal degenerative disease of the brain, especially of sheep, that is related to mad cow disease. Scrapie. Scrappy, 1, adjective, disconnected, fragmentary. Scrappy, 2, adjective, 1, quarrelsome, 2, having an aggressive and determined spirit, a scrappy competitor. Scratch, 1, verb, 1, to scrape, dig, or rub with as if with claws or nails, a dog scratching at the door. scratched my arm. 2, scrape 3, scratched his nails across the blackboard. 3, scrape 4, to cancel or erase by as if by drawing a line through. 5, to withdraw from a contest. Scratchy, adjective, scratch one's head, become confused or perplexed. Scratch 2, noun, 1, a mark or injury made by as if by scratching, also a sound so made. 2, the starting line in a race. From scratch, with no steps completed or ingredients prepared ahead of time, built from scratch. Scratch 3, adjective, 1, made or done by chance, a scratch hit. 2, made as or used for a trial attempt, scratch paper. Scratch card, noun, a card with a small area covered by an opaque coating which may be scraped away to reveal hidden information. Scrawl, verb, to write hastily and carelessly, scrawl, noun. Scrawny, adjective, very thin, skinny. Scream 1, verb, to cry out loudly and shrilly. Scream 2, noun, a loud, shrill cry. Screaming, adjective, so striking as to attract notice as if by screaming. So striking as to attract notice as if by screaming. Screaming headlines. Screech, verb, shriek. Screech, noun, screechy, adjective. Screeching, adjective, abrupt, came to a screeching halt. Screen 1, noun, 1, a device or partition used to hide, restrain, protect, or decorate, a window screen. Also something that shelters, protects, or conceals. 2, a sieve or perforated material for separating finer from coarser parts, as of sand. 3, a surface on which an image is made to appear, as in television. Also the information displayed on a computer screen at one time. 4, the motion picture industry. Screen 2, verb, 1, to shield with or as if with a screen. 2, to separate with a screen. Also to select or categorize methodically. Screen contestants. 3, to present as a motion picture on the screen. Screening, noun, 1, metal or plastic mesh as for window screens. 2, a showing of a motion picture. Screensaver, noun, a computer program that displays something as images on the screen of a computer that is on but not in use. Screen time, noun, 1, the amount of time someone or something appears on screen, in a movie or television show. 2, time spent watching television, playing a video game, or using an electronic device. Screw 1, noun, 1, a machine consisting of a solid cylinder with a spiral groove around it and a corresponding hollow cylinder into which it fits. 2, a nail-like metal piece with a spiral groove and a head with a slot that is inserted into material by rotating and is used to fasten pieces of solid material together. 3, propeller. Screw 2, verb, 1, to fasten or close by means of a screw. 2, to operate or adjust by means of a screw. 3, to move or cause to move spirally, also to close or set in position by such an action. Screwball, noun, 1, a baseball pitch breaking in a direction opposite to a curve. 2, a whimsical, eccentric, or crazy person. Screwdriver, noun, 1, a tool for turning screws. For turning screws. 2, a drink made of vodka and orange juice, a screwdriver. Screwworm, noun, an American blowfly of warmer regions whose larva matures in wounds or sores of mammals and may cause disease or death, especially its larva. Screwy, adjective, 1, crazily absurd, eccentric, or unusual, a screwy idea. 2, informal, crazy, insane. Scribble, verb, to write hastily or carelessly. Scribble, noun, scribbler, noun. Scribe, noun, 1, a scholar of Jewish law in New Testament times. 2, a person whose business is the copying of writing. 3, journalist. Scrim, noun, a light, loosely woven cotton or linen cloth. Scrimmage, noun, the play between 2 football teams beginning with the snap of the ball, also practice play between 2 teams. Scrimmage, verb. Scrimp, verb, to economize greatly. Scrimp and save. Scrimshaw, noun, carved or engraved articles made originally by American whalers, usually from baleen or whale ivory. Scrimshaw, verb. Scrip, noun, 1, a certificate showing its holder is entitled to something as stock or land. 2, paper money issued for temporary use in an emergency. Script 1, noun. 1, written matter as lines for a play or broadcast. 2, handwriting. 3, a sequence of instructions or commands for a computer to execute. Script 2, abbreviation, scripture. Scripture, noun. 1, capitalized, the books of the Bible, often used in plural. 2, the sacred writings of a religion. Scriptural, adjective. Scripturally, adverb. Scrivener, noun. Scribe, copyist, writer. Scrod, noun. To split, salt, and dry young fish. A young fish is a cod or a haddock, especially one split and boned for cooking. Scrofula, noun. Tuberculosis of lymph nodes, especially in the neck. Scroll 1, noun. A roll of paper or parchment for writing a document. Also a spiral or coiled ornamental form suggesting a loosely or partly rolled scroll. Scroll 2, verb. To move or cause to move text or graphics up, down, or across a display screen. Scroll saw, noun. 1, fret saw. 2, a machine with a narrow vertically reciprocating blade for cutting curved lines or open work. Scrotum, noun. A pouch that in most male mammals contains the testes. Scrounge, verb. Collect by or as if by a foraging. Scrub 1, noun. 1, a thick growth of stunted trees or shrubs. Also an area of land covered with scrub. 2, an inferior domestic animal. 3, a person of Ooh, that's a new one. 3, a person of insignificant size or standing. 4, a player not on the first team. Scrub, adjective. Scrubby, adjective. Scrub 2, verb. 1, to clean or wash by rubbing. Scrub clothes, scrub out a spot. 2, cancel. Scrub 3, noun. 1, an act or instance of scrubbing. 2, plural, loose-fitting clothing worn by hospital staff, surgical scrubs. Scrubber, noun. 1 that scrubs, especially an apparatus for removing impurities, especially from gases. Scruff, noun. The back of the neck, nape. Scruffy, adjective. Unkempt slovenly, a scruffy tramp. Ooh. Scrumptious, adjective. Delightful, excellent, especially delicious, a scrumptious cake. Scrumptiously, adverb. Scrunchy, noun. A fabric covered elastic for the hair. I hear something moving. Scruple 1, noun. 1, a point of conscience or honor. 2, a hesitation due to ethical considerations. Scruple 2, verb. Be reluctant on grounds of conscience. Hesitate. Scrupulous, adjective. 1, having moral integrity. 2, painstaking, scrupulous about her work. Scrupulously, adverb. Scrupulousness, noun. Scrutinize, British variation of scrutinize. And this ends in an ISE as opposed to an IZE. Very different. Scrutinize, verb, to examine closely. Scrutiny, noun. A careful looking over. Synonyms: inspection, examination, analysis. Scuba, noun, which is first off is an acronym for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. And it is an apparatus for breathing while swimming underwater. Scuba diver, noun. 1 who swims underwater with the aid of scuba gear. God, I hear something walking out there. Give me 1 sec, folks. Ooh. That was a bird. Alright, guys. False alarm, it's a bird. I thought it was something else. This is a bird. Whew, worried it was like a coyote or something. Scud 1, verb, to move speedily. Scud 2, noun. Light clouds driven by the wind. Scuff 1, verb. 1 to scrape the feet while walking. Shuffle. 2, to scratch or become scratched or worn away. Scuff 2, noun, 1, a mark or injury caused by scuffing. 2, a flat-soled slipper without heel strap. Scuffle, verb, 1, to struggle confusedly as at close quarters, scuffled with the police. 2, shuffle one's feet. Scuffle, noun. Skull 1, noun, 1, an oar for use in sculling. Also, one of a pair. Ooh, let me press that real quick. Boop. There we are. Also, one of a pair of short oars for a single oarsman. 2, a racing shell propelled by 1 or 2 persons using sculls. Scull 2, verb, propel a boat by an oar over the stern. Scullery, noun, a small room near the kitchen used for cleaning dishes, cooking utensils, and vegetables. Scullion, noun, a kitchen helper. Sculpt, verb, carve, sculpture. Sculptor, noun, a person who produces works of sculpture. Sculpture 1, noun, the act, process, or art of carving or molding material as stone, wood, or plastic. Also, work produced this way. Sculptural, adjective. Sculpture 2, verb, a form or alter as or as if a work of sculpture. Sculptured hedges. Scum, noun, 1, a slimy or filmy covering on the surface of a liquid. 2, waste matter. 3, rabble. Scupper, noun, an opening in the side of a ship through which water on deck is drained overboard. Scurf, noun, thin, dry scales of skin as dandruff. Also a scaly deposit or covering. Scurfy, adjective. Scurrilous, adjective, coarsely jesting, obscene, vulgar. Scurry, verb, scamper, scurried for cover. Scurvy 1, noun, disease caused by a lack of vitamin C and characterized by spongy gums, loosened teeth, and bleeding under the skin. Scurvy 2, adjective, mean, contemptible. Scurvily, adverb. Scutcheon, noun, escutcheon. Scuttle 1, noun, a pail for carrying coal. Scuttle 2, noun, a small opening with a lid, especially in the deck, side, or bottom of a ship. Scuttle 3, verb, to cut a hole in the deck, side, or bottom of a ship in order to sink. Scuttle 4, verb, scurry, scamper. Scuttlebutt, noun, gossip. Scythe, noun, an implement for mowing as grass or grain by hand. Scythe, verb. SD, abbreviation, 1, South Dakota, 2, special delivery. SDAK, abbreviation, South Dakota. SDI, abbreviation, Strategic Defense Initiative. SE, symbol, selenium. SE, abbreviation, Southeast. Sea, noun, 1, a large body of salt water. 2, ocean. 3, rough water, also a large wave. 4, something likened to the sea, especially in vastness, a sea of wheat. Sea, adjective, at sea, lost, bewildered. Sea anemone, noun, any of numerous I always mess up this word. Colenterate, any of numerous colenterate polyps whose form, bright and varied colors, and clusters of tentacles superficially resemble a flower. Seabird, noun, a bird as a gull frequenting the open ocean. Seaboard, noun, seacoast, also the land bordering a coast. Seaborgium, noun, a short-lived radioactive chemical element produced artificially. Seacoast, noun, the shore of the sea. Seafarer, noun, seaman 1. Seafaring, noun, the use of the sea for travel or transportation. Seafaring, adjective. Seafood, noun, edible marine fish and shellfish. Seagoing, adjective, ocean-going. Seahorse, seagull, gull. Seahorse, noun, any of a genus of small marine fishes with the head and forepart of the body sharply flexed like the head and neck of a horse. Seal 1, noun, 1, any of numerous large carnivorous sea mammals occurring chiefly in cold regions and having limbs adapted for swimming. 2, the pelt of a seal. I hear you. We're almost done, I promise. Seal 2, verb, to hunt seals. Seal 3, noun, 1 guarantee pledge. 2, a device having a raised design that can be stamped on clay or wax. Also the impression made by stamping with such a device. 3, something that seals or closes up, safety seal. Seal 4, verb, to affix a seal to, also authenticate. 2, to fasten with or as if with a seal to prevent tampering. 3, to close or make secure against access, leakage, or passage. 4, to determine irrevocably, seal his fate. Sea lane, noun, an established sea route. Sealant, noun, a sealing agent. Sealer, noun, a coat applied to prevent subsequent coats of paint or varnish from sinking in. Sea level, noun, the level of the surface of the sea, especially at its main midway between mean and high low water. Sea lift, noun, transport of military personnel and equipment by ship. Sea lion, noun, any of several large Pacific seals with small external ears. Seal skin, noun, 1, seal 2, a garment of seal skin. Seam, 1, noun, 1, the line of junction of 2 edges and especially of edges of fabric sewn together. 2, a layer of mineral matter. 3, wrinkle. Seam 2, verb, 1, to join by as if by sewing. 2, wrinkle, furrow. Seaman, noun, 1, to assist in the handling of ships, mariner. 2, an enlisted person in the Navy ranking next below a petty officer, 3rd class. Seaman apprentice, noun, an enlisted person in the Navy ranking next below a seaman. Seaman recruit, noun, an enlisted person of the lowest rank in the Navy. Seamanship, noun, the art or skill of handling a ship. Seamless, adjective, having no flaws or interruptions, a seamless transition. Seamlessly, adverb. Seamount, noun, underwater mountain. Seamstress, noun, a woman whose occupation is sewing. Seamy, adjective, 1, unpleasant, 2, degraded, sordid, the seamy part of town. Seance, noun, a meeting to receive communications from spirits. Seaplane, noun, an airplane that can take off from the land or on water. Seaport, noun, a port for ocean-going ships. Sear, verb, 1, wither, 2, to cook, burn, or scorch, especially on the surface. Also, brand. Sear, noun. And folks, we're ending on the word sear today, the word sear. That's just how I like my my meat, I like it seared. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Is that anything? It's not. It's not. But what is something is my name. My name's Ethan. Ethan spelled E-Y-T-H-E-N. Very important. E-Y-T-H-E-N. And thank you all for watching. Next episode, we're starting with the word search. The word search. A great word to start with. And folks, oh man, I'm very excited. I'm excited because it's, although I'm sad that we cannot finish this by the end of the year, the act of again reading all of this is a lot. So I'm looking forward to, finishing up with you all. It'll be great, but we still have a lot more to read. So until then, have a good day. Bye.